from Drew McIntyre defeating Sheamus, we went to the Intergender, Alexa Bliss and Randy Orton.
Wow, what to say about this?
Alexa Bliss defeated Randy Orton without having to lay a finger on him. How about that?
She laid on him, though.
She definitely did straddle him. You know what? Go back and watch.
Yeah, she's enjoying that. Go back and
but
it's documented that she thinks Randy Orton's hot. Like, she's always said that he was a good-looking superstar.
Whoa.
She has.
When she was in the right place for the end of that match.
Yeah, she was.
It's an interesting cover. Interesting choice.
I just wouldn't want to be Randy going home tonight or tomorrow with whatever the flights are with the pandemic, because I'm pretty sure his wife doesn't have a lot of happiness about the end of that match.
They're probably on FaceTime right now.
Oh, she
have
probably
to be on FaceTime right now.
You better be getting her flowers, Randy.
Hey, listen, to have and Alexa Bliss is very easy on the eyes.
Very easy.
To have a woman straddle me for a cover and stay there. I mean, we didn't even talk about like what happened.
Talk about the match, but that's basically it, folks.
I mean, so
the match was interesting. It felt like a cinematic match.
It was a cinematic,
but it wasn't filmed like a cinematic match.
How do you know? Do you know if it was live or not?
Oh no! I'm not saying it was live. I'm saying it didn't have that like in your face quality of it being cinematic. It had cuts that made it definitely feel cinematic, but it still was filmed like it was
cinematic.
No, but it was still filmed like live camera in ring action.
It was cinematic at the Thunderdome.
Yeah, okay. But what I thought was cool, like one, you had Randy show up and he just spitting up octopus ink everywhere. I thought that was interesting. But I also liked the whole, like, they're playing up the supernatural angle of Alexa Bliss extremely well. Because it's interesting, and it's something totally different than the rest of the card. And I dug the whole, like, telekinesis, like she's making things fall.
The lights fall from the ceiling.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. I mean, this was like, if you're a horror fan, you're going to dig this, and I do dig it.
That's why I said when we were watching this, it's like watching the old episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, but the end, though... The end, I was torn because one, I love The Fiend. We know this. Go back and listen to episodes. I love The Fiend. I liked this whole burning alive thing. I thought it was cool. I thought it was different. And I thought it gave him a rest, too. Because they seem to have a challenge with booking The Fiend strong. They can do it for a spurt, and then they kind of lose. They don't know what to do with him when he loses anytime. They don't know how to regain that heat. They have a hard problem of keeping him strong.
I've been waiting for him to get his revenge on Goldberg for about a good 2 years now.
That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know. They have a hard time with him getting the comeuppance, you know? But now you brought him back as, like, charred remains.
Yeah. Which
makes sense. But at the same time, you don't even need that. He's the Fiend. He's something you can't explain. He can come back completely... You know, hey, Kane originally went from wearing a full bodysuit because he was hideously scarred to wearing a tank top. You know, I mean, no scars, so it can be done. I don't know if I think The Fiend is the best incarnation of Bray Wyatt, so I am not ready to say goodbye to that character. I think there's more potential there.
Did you like his tribute to The Undertaker coming up from the...
Yes, I thought it was cool, but the whole, like, obvious prosthetic makeup and stuff of like the boiled skin and shit, I was like, oh, this is a bit much. Like, I want to see something different, you know? Like, maybe you could have brought him back a little bit of like Predator-esque, like when they had Kane that year. I forget what year it was like 2011 maybe, or 2010. Remember when he came back with that like big silver mask that used to go over his regular mask? They had the light up eyes. Something like that. You could do that with The Fiend, or I don't know what to do. Like, I mean, obviously you're gonna get Randy and The Fiend at WrestleMania.
Again?
You're totally getting Randy and Fiend at WrestleMania.
Again?
Yep. Hey.
Again?
Randy never fought The Fiend at WrestleMania.
Yes, he has.
He fought Bray Wyatt.
Oh, God. All right. Yeah, okay.
That's right.
You got me.
Yeah. As long as we don't get that ring again, man, that was very hard to watch because it was just a confusing...
It just didn't do anything.
That was a mess. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. To rate this,
I didn't...
entertainment skill-wise, I gave it a 2.
All right.
How did you know?
I
You like, I didn't even finish my sentence. You're like a 2.
I didn't rank it.
It was interesting for sure. It was entertaining. It belonged on the card.
It belonged on Saturday night Nickelodeon Snick.
No, okay.
In the 90s.
In the Midnight Society.
In the Midnight Society. That's exactly where it belonged. Because I can't call it a match. I'm
the tale of
the
untasteful pin.
There you go. It's storytelling. So like,
I wonder if anyone else catches that pin. That pin was something. Like, it wasn't just a 3 count. It was like a 30 count.
Oh yeah.
She just sat there.
Oh, she stayed there. And when she laughed, those hips gyrated. I saw a lot of pelvic thrust movement.
That's right. And Randy just kind of,
with the Fiend standing over her.
Those snakeskin leather shorts, they were getting tight.
Hey. That's neither here nor there. We're going to leave it up to you guys to see it. But then
we got to go watch that again.
Yes, we do.